Okay, so my time rebel activity is to try and get people to think about Dudley of the future by kind of focusing on where they are now, and responding with poetry, which I know sounds a bit strange, but by making people think in a different way and express themselves in a different way, I think it's kind of easier for them to then talk about what's going on in Dudley now and maybe what's going on in Dudley in the future. So if you use set formats of poems that just ask people to think about what's it kind of feel like, what's it look like, what's it sound like, so really touching on people's senses really about the environment in which they're in. So I'm doing kind of 3 parts. One is I've done some poetry on the street 5 or 6 weeks in end of June, early July, just inviting people to write poems about now, the Dudley of now. Do Fest is my kind of second phase where I'm looking at writing poetry about the future, but certainly for the people that are just passing by and walking on the street. And then my last bit is really to go and write poems for the shops and the businesses that are on this part of the high street. So part of what I've been doing for the last few months really is just being visible, being a time rebel on the streets, rebel in residence, and just getting people to recognise that I'm here doing something different, doing something creative. And I've had a really good response from shopkeepers up and down. So yeah, that's my last bit, is to go and write them a poem so they can put it in their window with a little photograph of the shop.